1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Okay.
Is it good?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna have to resync, don't we? Or,
No. We're good.
Okay.
Now that everything's synced up, we can always. No, it's already synced up. We're good. Yeah.
Okay. Shoot.
I don't know how to introduce ourselves,
Okay.
but
Welcome to Norwal Podcast. I'm your host Walter.
I'm Aaron.
This is gonna be our introduction episode, and
We're gonna be talking more about ourselves and probably something about like how we met and probably some stupid things we've probably done.
So me and Aaron actually known each other for like a while now. It's been like what, 10 years now?
It's been 10.
Yeah, 2010. We were both 10. You were dancing with my brothers, I think.
I swear I met you earlier. No, I don't think I met you, but I met your brothers earlier than that.
Yeah, but we saw each other. We knew of each other.
Yeah. That's 2010, I think. Or, what's it? Yeah. Cause I started dancing with them like when I was in 6th grade.
6th grade, so that's 2011.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay, it's 2021, so I'm gonna say 10 years.
10
okay.
years. That works.
10 years.
Yeah.
But then like, we didn't really start hanging out with each other.
Freshman. Yeah, freshman year. No, maybe 8th grade.
8th grade. 8th grade, yeah, 8th grade.
I'd say 8th grade.
More like summer of our 7th grade year. So that's like,
I think we started hanging out more like after the Sheboygan trip. Oh,
wouldn't that be during like our 7th grade year? I don't know what the fuck.
I remember how long ago that was, but that trip was that trip.
So me and Aaron actually went to like Sheboygan for, I don't know what the trip was about actually.
It was a banquet. Remember, it was a banquet.
Yeah.
We had to perform over
It was a
there, too?
banquet in what's that thing called? That really long pathway.
Like a dock. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Okay, but there's like this really long like sidewalk that goes to like the middle of like the lake, and there's like no bathrooms nearby at all. We're like halfway like through walking. The thing's like, it's like a mile, right? It's like a mile. It goes like a mile out.
Probably more like half a mile, but yeah.
But like we're halfway like walking through it, and I'm like, fuck, I need to take a piss. It's cold, windy, and like there's like water splashing, just encouraging me to piss. And like there's people around, so I'm like, shit, I just can't just piss off the side. There's like people around. So we get to the very end of the walkway, and I'm like, you know what? There's no way I'm making it back. That's be a whole 30 minutes. Like if I was on a car ride, fine. But I'm walking. Shit's windy. So I'm like, you know, fuck, I just pulled my pants down, started pissing in the river, not the river, the lake. And my mentor at the time was like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't remember because I don't remember you like having to pee up. I knew that everyone had to pee at the end of that walk, but like no. The funny thing was that nobody realized that you were taking a piss during the entire time because we were just looking. Oh my god, look at this lake! Wow, look at this lake! And the next thing you know, you're like, oh here's zoop, like and you see Walter turning around with his pants, like his hands on his pants, zipping on his pants, and you're like. He's like, yeah, I just pissed off the corner of the fucking, pissed off the corner into the lake. We were like, what the fuck? Yeah, and our mentor was like hella pissed.
But I told my mentor, like, what you want me to do? Pee in my pants?
Right?
I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, what am I supposed to do?
You're not scared of the dragons, bro? You're not scared of the dragons?
Fuck, I'm a dragon. You're in 2000, man. I'm part of the dragons. I own this lake. The fuck? No, but in reality, though, I didn't give a fuck. And I was like, the dragons probably enjoyed it. Okay?
No, I'm more afraid of people seeing you than anything else. I was like, oh shoot, I hope no one saw it.
Hey, man, I was a kid at the time. I'm pretty sure if they saw me, they were like understandable.
Right.
They probably were like understandable.
Yeah,
I do the same.
I remember at the end of that walk, that everyone was just like struggling
Dude,
to find a bathroom.
I like drank way too much water on.
What did we
on
do
that walk.
before that? Did we go grab a drink or something, or did we go eat somewhere?
I don't know. But no, we were like driving there. We were like just sightseeing.
Right.
Right when we got Sheboygan, we were sightseeing.
Right,
But then I drank a lot of water during the car ride.
That was the same day where we all went to the gas station and then Peyton went to the wrong car.
Oh shit! So context, Peyton was part of the group. He's actually like my oldest brother.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And we were going to a gas station just to pick up some food right before we go to Sheboygan, right? And Peyton goes inside. I think when he goes to the bathroom, because I don't remember him coming out with anything, but he came out, and there's a car that looks exactly like our car parked right next to us. This guy comes out, opens the door. This girl, and he told me like this girl looks so terrified. Like she looked like she was gonna get like beat up or raped. You know?
Dude, but Peyton's like scrawny and he's like
Yeah.
short. So like, well, he's not exactly short, but he doesn't look threatening. Okay, like, dude, this kid, like, the wind can blow him away. Okay.
Anyways, he opened the door. He was like, "Oh shit!" He was, "I'm so sorry." Closes the door and then walks around towards us. And he goes, "Dude, I opened the door and there's this cute ass girl in the car." We're just sitting there like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
Did
just
we watch
happened?"
him do it?
I don't remember. I don't remember, but I just remember him telling us. I remember him walking out, and I was like confused on why he didn't come to our car. Other than that,
Wait.
I didn't know that it happened.
Was this the same trip where like you tried to wake me up and I got pissed off at you?
No, I don't think it was that one.
Okay.
That was I think it was a performance or something like that. That was before we hung out though. That was before we hung out. Yeah, I remember you were pissed. I was like, dude, something happened with your brother, man? Like, why is he so pissed? try to wake him up this morning. Fucking yelled at me. Oh shoot. Man. Yeah, but that trip was like other than the sightseeing part, it was pretty.
Dude, I don't remember anything else from our
All I
trip.
remember was we had to wear purple. We had to wear something purple.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
for domestic violence
Oh,
banquet.
yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Did we actually go to that?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
We performed.
That was our
We-
first banquet, right?
That was our first banquet and our only banquet.
Well, that was my first one. I've been to another one.
That was my first one.
Yeah, I went to it after the group disbanded. Like I was still
okay, you went to another one then.
yeah, I was still active in the organization.
Right. Ooh, man. Yeah, but that was a long drive back and over there. That's pretty long. It was a pretty long drive.
Oh, we should probably tell them like, okay, so for the people who don't know us, we're actually like both dancers, or at least
Used to.
you used to. I'm still. Well, we're on hiatus at the moment just
Yeah.
because
Let's blame it on quarantine.
quarantine and there's too many of us to meet up and just I don't know if it could ever work out.
Right.
Yeah. Like to be honest, like me and Aaron aren't even supposed to be together, but we're okay with dying with each other.
Right. I don't think my girlfriend's accepting that though.
Okay, but in high school actually, Aaron and my brothers, I also have two older brothers. They made a dance group called Majestics.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and you guys were like dancing for like 3 years, right? Or at least you were. The group was active for 3 years when we were.
Majestic was active for 2 years. The third year was kind of just you, me, and.
I didn't do shit. I was
No.
never part of the group.
Wait, you didn't join us with.
No, I
Oh,
never
you
joined
never
at
did.
all.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of like, at some point I was like, damn, I wish I should have like danced with them, but then
Damn.
I was a little shy.
Well, yeah. The first 2 years, it was Majestic was active because Blake and Peyton like had choreography ideas, and they were the ones running the group. So after they left, it was just me and Paxton and Emron and Ethan, sort of Ethan.
Wait, do you count me and you and Paxton as a trio as like a
For senior year?
yeah for senior? Do you consider that as Majestic?
No,
can we
I
count
can't.
that?
I can't really count that as Majestic though. I mean, cause that dance, it was more something like of us like just wanting to dance. it wasn't really for. I mean, I don't know, because we didn't really choreograph anything. We kind of just like took it and just used it.
Okay. In other words, we did a lot of covers.
Yes,
Okay.
we covers. Yes, we covered a lot of songs.
We didn't just take it. Okay.
Okay.
It wasn't like
Right,
we
right.
claimed it to be our
Right.
choreograph.
You're right. We covered a lot of songs, and I don't know. I feel like Majestic died during sophomore year because there was just not someone who was confident enough to like run it, like lead the group. So
Yeah.
I feel like
But
kind of just.
it was a good run though. Like
I enjoyed the time that.
I never was part of a dance group. I was like a groupie, you know.
Yeah.
I like followed them everywhere. It's like I was the manager.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the group when they were still running. It was pretty fun. There's a lot of cringy dances that I do not want to rewatch. I still do not want to rewatch. You know the Valentine's Day one?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
god, that was pretty cringy. Chris Newey actually like fucking finds it so cringy. He's like, if I mention it to him, he's like just dies.
I after like I watched it like maybe it was like last year, maybe 2 years ago. But I
Yeah.
watched it and I'm like, oh, what the fuck just happened?
No, I think the problem with it was that you guys weren't like you guys just looked awkward.
Yeah.
If you
And
guys,
there was only 4 of us too in this big ass.
oh
stage.
yeah, it was like more of you guys, you
Yeah.
know. And we're like trying to cater. So there's like 2 sides of the stage, right? Or not stage, but like it's a gym.
Right.
So typically, most of the performances are facing towards the seniors and juniors, and all like the freshmen and like sophomores see the back of the performance, and so like they're usually pissed. They're like,
Right.
dude, we don't want to come here anymore because like we just see fucking the back of your heads.
Right. And then that's when sophomore year, maybe junior year. That's when we started doing like just more like ciphers and like circles, so that like it's more presenting to everyone else than just one side. Oh man, I miss those dancing days.
No, but then like when I got into dancing though, it wasn't actually to like so what Aaron and them did was like hip hop and like yeah, just I'd say hip hop. I got into Asa, which is like an Okinawan style of dancing, and it was like really weird because all my brothers are like hip hop dancers, and I was like, you know what? I mean, I break dance for a little bit in middle school, but I stopped really quick. But then I'm still dedicated to Asa at the moment, and so when people found out I was dancing, they were like expecting me to be like in hip hop, and so when I found out I was like doing this like, I guess it's kind of traditional. Yeah, I guess it's traditional. Well, it's not traditional Asa, but like it's like new school Asa. They were surprised because like you know like my brothers are really popular, at least when they were dancing. So
Yeah.
everyone's like, the fuck? What the fuck is Asa?
Right.
And you know I think some people find it weird, you know, but I honestly think it's really fun.
I think they find it weird because it was your brother, like it was just you and hanging around with your brother. I think that's it. Because your brother showed like, I think it's because like we like your brother gave you guys like we do hip hop, and you're like, I was doing hip hop, but now I'm not, you know.
Yeah.
They're like they expected you because they saw your brothers and you. Oh, you're in that picture of hip hop, so you should be doing hip hop too, right?
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
It's like comparing like siblings to each other.
Right. Yeah.
Because like Peyton and Paxton were both like break dancers
Right.
at first. Paxton kept with break dancing, but Peyton like explored all of hip hop.
Yeah.
To this day, he's like constantly changing like his dance styles and like he's like I want to say pioneering like the dancing, but like he's like a part of it, you know, like he's definitely a part of it. He's like
Definitely.
taking a big part in the community, at least in like the Midwest. At least in the Midwest.
Definitely. Oh, Peyton. I haven't seen Peyton in a while.
You know, I might bring him in for like as a guest someday,
No,
just
definitely,
because
definitely.
you know I like to have like a dancing episode.
I'm not gonna do any of it, but
What do you mean?
I'll be.
We're not gonna be dancing. We're just gonna be like talking
about it. Yes, talking about it. Yes. No, we're not gonna do that one. All right. Any other topics you want to talk about?
No. I want to talk about like all the time, like when we skip all the time.
Let's see. How much
much time we got?
You've
We're
been
only 15 minutes
recording.
in.
Dang, 15
Yeah.
minutes.
And
Yeah,
holy shit.
We're only 15 minutes in.
So yeah, just think about time. There's a lot of times.
So, okay. So I went to West High School with Aaron, right?
Mhm.
And there's this place called well, everyone should know this place, 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
It was literally like a block or two away.
Mm-hmm.
And what would we do? I would like stay in 7-Eleven like every day for the whole day. I did so much where they had to stop, like they like limited people, or like they were like checking up the students. They were like, "Yo, aren't you supposed to be in class?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Oh, I'm on lunch break right now."
Oh no, I don't have class right now. I'm
Yeah.
on study hall, you know.
Yeah. I'm like, damn. So you gotta study all for all 8 hours of the day? You're like, yes.
Dude, I think, well, like, I didn't start skipping until my junior year.
We didn't skip that much junior though.
No, we didn't skip that much until the last quarter of junior year.
Oh, yeah.
So, my freshman year and my sophomore year, all the way to, and basically all the way to ACTs, I was basically like a A/B student, except for Avid. Avid, I don't like you. Not just kidding. Avid's great for those who like to challenge themselves. Take Avid, go for it. I'm not saying Avid's
It
shit.
just wasn't for Aaron.
It's just not for me. But I was an AB student until ACTs, and then while taking ACTs, I found out that I kind of figured what I was doing, and I was like, during DT, I was taking it, and I was like, I'm going to MATC. Why am I taking this test seriously? So I just both BS the test, got a 16, 17, first and second try, and now I'm ACTs, and that last quarter, I kind of gave up on a bunch of classes. They just skipped a bunch. Just got bored, I guess.
For me, I was like a pretty average student. Like I didn't study at all. I didn't like pay attention in class, but I did decently well. So I was like, you know what? What's the point of going to school, man? I already know all this stuff.
Right.
So like, I don't know. I was like one of those students where like, I didn't need. Those classes were way too slow for me, and I was too lazy to take challenging classes. Cause I was like, I just want to get through high school. I don't really care about doing it too
No,
well.
I definitely feel that.
Yeah, and so the end of junior year and like senior year, like all my friends were like, yeah, Walter's pretty smart, and so and like Walter's like a good kid, he doesn't skip class, he doesn't
Right.
go out and drink.
Right.
And senior hit, I was like, you know what, fuck it all. I skipped every day. Well, yeah, I at least skipped once every day.
At least.
At least once. Like there's the days that I did not skip, I like felt so like it like mentally drained me so much, and I was like emotionally like not good at the time too. So like, yeah, I ended up actually failing senior year of high school. I had to take an extra year.
Right. I remember that. Dang. I remember like us trying to not skip. And then
Yo.
it was such a struggle.
No, but everyone like so there's like 4 of us who like skip together. We're like best friends, right?
Right.
Like actually the 3 out of 4 like actually did a pretty decent job of like passing and like getting through high school. And then there's me. I'm like, I don't care if I fail. I don't care if like I end up on the streets.
He's
Like, I don't care.
all or nothing right here. Walter just goes all in, just fuck it.
If I'm gonna skip, I'm gonna skip hard. If I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail hard.
Yeah, my senior year, I was skipping so much to the point where I almost got, not truancy, but I had a talk with the
We all had truancy warnings.
Yeah, we had truancy warnings. That's what it was. And then my dad got involved. My dad was so pissed.
No, both our families were like actually at not each other's necks, but like they were like.
Yeah.
They're like, it's your son. It's your son's the reason why my son won't go to school.
Yep. Your son, because your son's not making. Your son wants my son to skip. All that shit. Yeah. Just blaming each other's. That's all.
No, dude. At the end of the day, it was actually just us.
Yeah, it was just we just want to do it.
I think like This was like when you and our other friend were actually thinking going to like the military.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that was also junior year too, but
You guys were thinking about going to Air Force, right?
yeah, thinking about it. No, yeah, Alicia,
Yeah.
which is our friend.
Yeah, our other friend that was thinking about going to the Air Force.
Yeah, she actually went straight for the ASVAB test, and like, but I was like debating whether I want to take it or not, because I was like, man, I don't know if I'm smart enough to take it. I'm pretty sure I don't want like a, I don't want like a fail, not fail, but I don't want to get a low score, just like get a low score job.
You should talk about Paxton when he took the test.
Oh, no, okay. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that was like way after though. That's way after.
Yeah, that's like
that's
way
way after our
after.
time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was afraid to take a test, but I don't know. She never told me what her score was on her ASVAB test.
I mean, knowing her, she at least like did pretty decent, I'd imagine.
I think I never.
Yeah, but she was like almost. She was gonna really go, and then she got married in high school. So she's like, like why would I like leave my husband?
Right.
So like she's like, okay, I'm not going to Air Force no more.
Yeah.
So I was like, in a way, I was kind of happy because I was like, actually, I think either way it would have been like almost the same outcome of us not seeing her as much.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, if she does go to the military and she does come back and her husband does decide to, like, stay and
Yeah.
like be faithful, right? And yeah, it would just be the same. Like, she'd be gone by then, and then by the time she gets back, she's gone again. So I'm pretty sure it would be the same thing.
No, but the thing about like when you join the military, like I heard like there's like a lot of cheating that goes on. There's like a lot of cheating, especially in the Marines, and like
Right.
I'm like, dude, like it's tragic.
Yeah. I can see that too.
Yeah. And sometimes it'd be like after they buy a house and they're like found out they're cheating, they get a divorce, and like the wife takes like
Definitely.
half or
half
like
their-
or husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, whew.
Tough shit. Damn. I don't want to be in that situation. That would suck.
But
I'm not going to the military.
But then, right when after high school, at least no, not after high school. After high school for him, I was like in this program where I was in college, but also in high school at the same time. And I was like trying to convince Aaron to like come to METC, which is the Madison Technical College. Cause I was like, yo, Aaron, like you're not really, like I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. You'll at least meet new people. You can probably explore like photography, cause that's kind of what Aaron's into. And Aaron was like just kind of unsatisfied with his life at the moment.
Yeah.
He came to METC, but I'm actually not even sure right now if like he actually was happy he came or not.
I think during the first semester I dropped just because I needed a breather from school. That's like the main. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have done that too. But I think the reason why I came back was because I was just so bored of not doing anything
And
after
just
work.
Working, yeah.
You just like work, and then sleep, work again,
And you
sleep.
didn't really see anyone else too.
Yeah. Like I work, and then I don't see my coworkers and maybe someone whom I know that come into the store and they're like, oh hey, what's up? Then they just walk off like, oh okay, I guess
Yeah.
no talking.
See, but the thing I like about college is that you meet so many new people.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm pretty glad with the people I've met, like especially with the dance group that we had there.
Oh yeah,
That was definitely
that was like probably like one of the best things
that's
that
like one of
happened.
the highlights
Yeah.
of the entire thing. It was pretty nice to like to get back into dancing after like that like senior year where we're just like I kind of just slacked off. Plus the semester that I took off, where I just like slacked off.
But it was kind of nice because when we were both in college, we were actually both trying in
Right.
school
Yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah.
Although like the last semester of me being like in college, I'm planning to go back at some point, probably this summer, hopefully. But the last semester was like I was struggling to actually do any of my assignments.
Hey, Dad.
But I was like struggling to do any of my like assignments, and like I fell back into like my senior year of high school almost.
I almost failed my. Oh damn, what's it? Yeah, I almost failed my math class. I think I got a D, which is a passing grade. Passing grade.
Are you talking about in high school? Or
No,
in
no,
college?
in college.
No, that's not. That's a fail.
No, it's a passing grade. It
No.
counts as a pass. You just can't go up.
Oh, okay.
You just can't go up in a.
No, but you take it anyways. You need to go up higher.
No, because since I'm under the fine arts, I only take one math class.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
so I was
Okay.
like, yes. But yeah, I was glad that I switched to the fine arts because I was not gonna take that math class. That math class was so difficult. Not because of like the materials and stuff, but more like I just couldn't keep up with the homework. What was that?
For anyone wondering, this is grape juice.
Grape juice is
Yes.
orange. Grape juice is yellow.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you seen grape juice before? Huh?
No,
Exactly. Okay.
I've seen purple drink.
Purple drink. Is that a reference to Dave
Grape
Chappelle?
drink. Grape drink. Grape drink.
Is that a reference to Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, Dave Chappelle. Oh man.
What were we talking about? College, right?
College.
Yeah.
Yes, I failed math class. No, not technically yes, but no.
But
Uh,
also yes.
Yes, mostly yes, but yes, our last semester of first year of MATC.
Yeah, but okay. So like, Aaron and me are like best friends, right? So in high school, I think sophomore year, we made this promise to each other.
Okay, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Aaron was single all the time. He's kind of desperate, you know. I was like, yo, Aaron, if you and I are still single at age 30, let's get married. He was like, you know what? I'm down.
Yeah, and then like a year later, we said 35.
Year later, we said 35 because Aaron's like, no, that's too soon for me, man.
Too soon, man.
That's too
Too
soon.
soon.
Give me some time.
Dude, right now I'm 21 right now, man. Shoot. Yeah, that
I
promise.
mean, you're 21, but you actually have a girlfriend.
That's true. That's true.
At the time we made the
But we gotta get
promise-
married.
Huh?
But we gotta get married to make
It
it.
was if you're still single.
That's true. Okay,
you're
yeah, that's
still
true.
single.
That's true. That's true. Okay, that's true. That's true.
But
that promise. Was,
but you know you're desperate when you go when a friend offers you that, you go yes. You're not even gay. I was just joking around. Like I didn't like guys, but would I still marry him? Yeah.
Hey man, the financial benefits, okay?
Yeah, that's the excuse. It's the financial benefits. But is it really though? Is it really, or is it other benefits?
You know, it's really financial benefits. I promise. I promise.
I mean, if it does happen, at least you guys don't have to decide who's taking whose last name.
You know, that's true.
That's
okay,
true.
okay. So me and Aaron are both gangs, right? So
Dude, I think our parents would be so mad just because I'm married to a guy and it's the same last name.
yeah, okay. So me and Aaron are both Hmong. So we're also from the same clan, and we're not supposed to be like marrying people from the same clan or bloodline.
Right.
And me and Aaron aren't in the same bloodline, but we do share the same last
Share
name.
the same last name. Yep. But
But I think they were only worried because of like how the babies would come out, right?
that too, and I think it's all like I've talked to this too with,
Like-
with a bunch of OGs as well. It's more like if you do get married, right?
Yeah.
Whose family's helping who? It's like if I bring a relative to help my family, it could have been your family. It could have been your relative that you want to help you. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
kind of
but,
like
but you think about it though, it's like, yo, man, like
Right.
I don't need to worry about the other family.
Exactly.
It's one family.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So it's like, dude, I think that's an excuse. That's not even an actual reason.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
just-
pretty sure it's that. I'm pretty sure it's that reason too. Definitely.
What, the babies?
Yeah. The
part?
baby,
yeah.
yeah.
But it was two guys.
Yeah. It's like what? Okay.
I can't even have a baby with you. That's why we should get married.
Okay, we're talking about this like we're going to get married, man.
But we are.
We're not. I hope not.
Well, you better make sure you're still with someone.
I will. Don't worry about that.
You know. What if I like assassinated like your lover right before you turn 35?
Assassinate my lover.
I don't think I'd be mad.
I mean, I'd be mad, but
How would you know it was me?
I'd have to go through all my phases before we get married. I'd be like 60 years old. All right, I'm ready to get married.
I already have a wife and kid.
Oh,
I'm like, you know what? I divorced my wife.
Divorced them
I divorced
just to
my
get
wife.
married.
Abandoned my kids. And I'm like, fuck you guys.
It's Aaron. Aaron needs my help. Let's go.
I promised them.
Promise from. Well, we're 60. 40.
40.
40.
4 years ago.
40. Yeah, 44. Yeah, 44 years ago.
I see how you failed math.
Yeah, but like, here's
That
the
was
thing.
close.
Here's the thing. Like when I was in high school, at least I think when I was in high school, I was like really smart. Like I can process math like a calculator, and like you like ask me about a fact, I'm like I know about that one.
I know about that one. Yeah, it was like a giant like encyclopedia. Like just reading off.
Well, I'm still a giant encyclopedia,
but just not.
but for magic.
Yeah.
But for magic now, okay? I think I use like all like computers have like storage space, right?
Yeah, right.
That's all my storage space has been used up on magic. Like I erased everything from high school and like just replaced it with magic.
Yeah.
You ask me about a card, I know about that card.
If he doesn't know a card, he looks up that card.
Yeah, and I'll add it to my encyclopedia.
Oh shoot. Yeah, I think I would have won something like that if I were to play cards, but I don't. I'm not good at memorizing. I just have to read off. I'm like, oh shoot. Sometimes I'll read a card and I'll pull it down. I'm like, wait, what does this card do again?
No, but then like I feel so useless sometimes because that's all I'm good for, magic. I have nothing else like useful for. Like all my talent has been dropped into Magic: The Gathering. Like what am I gonna use that for in a career? Like
You could be a judge.
I don't work for Wizards of the Coast, and like
You could.
I could. Yeah,
You
I
could try.
Well, what would it be?
I don't know.
And then like on my free time, like I just make decks. You know, I just make decks. I make free decks for people, and I'm like, yeah. I only made it because I was bored. I could be reading. Oh, I'm reading. I'm reading technically.
Reading cards.
Reading cards, yeah.
Hey man, you're expanding your word
Vocab.
vocabulary. Yes, word. Yes, vocabulary.
But then like the mechanics, right? Like trample. Well,
Right.
trample makes sense. But then like soul shift. That's not even an actual like vocabulary
Yeah,
or like
right.
something you can apply to the real world.
Right.
Because it only applies to Magic: The Gathering. So I'm like, yo, this is like some useless ass shit. Like I have some useless ass knowledge. Like
Man, at least you know some words. Like my vocabulary is like a fifth grader. Like if you ever hear me talk, it's like simple words. Like I never use like
no,
any, like.
actually my vocabulary is worse than it was in high school.
I mean, it's a lot better than mine.
Like damn, like I wish I was back in high school because like I was smart. I was really smart.
I just want to go back in high school because I was fit. Now I'm kind of fit. Sorry.
So you guys can't tell I'm like I'm skinny, right? But then in high school I was even skinnier.
Yeah, I was skinny, and I'm okay. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good right
Me and
now.
Aaron both gained weight, and but I honestly like I actually wanted to gain weight. He didn't want to gain weight.
I'm going back.
I gained weight, but now I'm to the point where like you know what? I think I might want to like tone up or like at least lose some of the fat because I actually preferred how I used to look like in high school. Because I was toned, you know, like I was skinny, but like I look good.
I need to get there.
Like, but like most people were like, dude, if I was like you, I'd be happy already. But I'm like, whenever you like achieve something, you're gonna want something more.
Right.
Or like, or when you achieve something, you find out you didn't even like it.
Mm.
Like, I gained all this weight, and I'm like, I feel bad with myself now because I'm like, dude, I think this is actually kind of unhealthy.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, right now I'm pretty unhealthy. Yeah.
I'm actually at the borderline of like becoming unhealthy, but I'm still healthy. Just that I hate knowing the fact that I'm close to like
Unhealthy.
being unhealthy.
You just gotta accept it, man.
No, I can change it though, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I can change it.
You can change it. Yes.
Because especially if I know I have the power of changing something, like I'm like, yeah, like I feel bad for not like living a healthy lifestyle, but I have like the choice and like the body to do it, you know.
Right.
If like I was like I couldn't do anything about my weight and like it costed money for me to actually lose weight, then like I just accept it, you know. Cause I know some people out there who can't even do like lose weight after like changing their diets and like, but they change their diets, but then like if they do change their diets, it affects their health really bad.
Yeah. I was talking about this with one of my coworkers. He's like, yeah, you can change your diet.
Wait, they just turned to a health podcast?
I guess so. But like, yeah. I was talking to my coworker and he said like something like you know, when you're like change your diet, it's not like just like eating different foods, but like changing your entire like lifestyle, like the way you do things, like how much you eat, what you eat, and like what you gotta do to keep up that eating.
But a diet is like a lifestyle. Your diet is a lifestyle. Like lifestyle changes are hard because you've been doing the same thing for years.
That's gonna be hard for me, dude.
Yeah. So like for Aaron, for example, like Aaron eats a lot of McDonald's.
And I drink a lot of soda.
And he drinks a lot of soda. Like you just eliminate that from him. Like he's gonna be like, I remember Aaron had like really like bad sugar cravings at some point. And like I was even trying to help him with his sugar problems because like he like tried to like drink like a Coke and I just slapped the fuck out of that Coke. Like you ain't drinking this shit.
God damn it. Yeah, I remember, dude. It was so bad at MATC because you know that they have the cafeteria and I would just refill drinks over and over and over again. Oh my god, I drink so much Mountain Dew. Now I hate Mountain Dew.
Dude, Mountain Dew, it's nasty to me now.
What? Oh, now. Okay.
Yeah, because it's so much sugar and the flavor. Yeah. I don't even know how to explain the flavor. How do you explain the flavor of that?
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it's sugary. That's all.
And then the caffeine. I'm already caffeine sensitive, right? And Mountain Dew, like, might as well just be an energy drink by itself. Not even the energy drink version of Mountain Dew, just like normal version. It's already an energy drink itself.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not really caffeine sensitive, so I don't think I can say the same, but definitely it's it's a lot. I think it's one of the more sugary sodas out there.
It's the most unhealthy
Yeah.
drink you can drink. It had this carbonated like vegetable oil or something.
Oh,
And like apparently it was like really bad for people.
god damn. Well, I've been drinking that for a long time.
But you don't care about your body sometimes. There are a lot of times where like, yo, you should check up on like this health condition because you know you have it, but like, you should like take care of it. You know, you're like,
Fuck it.
fuck it, yeah, fuck it.
Man.
Don't you like have like a heart condition? Like
No, I don't. I haven't checked up on it.
Yeah, you have like a hole in your heart, right?
That's what they said. Like they said they hear like
This is like a pocket of air.
yeah, they hear like an air blowing in my heart. And I'm like, there might be a hole. This is like, yeah, it sounds like there's a hole in your heart. I can hear like air blowing. I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Like, and then they never came up. They never came back and talked to me about it. I'm like, okay, like, I guess. And they came back with my blood thing, and they said like, yo, you have high blood pressure. I'm like, oh, okay. That was it. They never they never brought up about the heart or anything.
I like how like whenever most people like whenever they tell them like, oh, you got high blood pressure, most people like freak out and like, okay, I'm gonna change this, I'm gonna do this, and I was like, he's like, okay. He's like, okay. He just went back to his normal doings, you know. Usually when I hear about like the health of my guy, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change my lifestyle up. I'm gonna like do this. But when most of the time when people like say that, they don't follow up on it. I don't have any health problems, at least not that I know of.
I think I have high blood pressure. I think I might have high cholesterol. I probably guarantee I'm guaranteed I have high cholesterol. But I know I have high blood pressure. Maybe diabetes. Maybe.
No, I don't think you have diabetes.
Not.
Although I worry for you at
Yeah,
times.
I worry myself, man. Don't worry. But
Okay, at least you worry about the diabetes part.
the high blood pressure I need to worry about too, because I gotta get my wisdom tooth pulled out, and
Yeah.
they say that if you have your blood pressure is too high, you're just gonna go straight, and you're not gonna get anesthesia or whatever. The fuck. You go straight to like just numb it, just get it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm trying to work on my high blood pressure right now.
What's something else like? Damn, we're like actually really private information about ourselves as an introduction for the first
Yeah.
episode. Like, what else? Okay.
That's another
Okay. Well, what are your hobbies, bro?
hobbies. Well, right now it's just gaming and sleeping. But before that, it was dancing and drawing. I break dance. If you don't know what break dancing is, actually the specific, I b-boy. So I do a lot of like the head spinning and back spinning and all that stuff. It's also like pop locking. I tried doing all that too. I tried exploring the breakdancing area, but not really good at it. I used to draw. I'm not that good at drawing. I can draw some stuff, not all stuff. But right now I'm gaming. If you guys ever play Apex, I play Apex a lot. Right now I'm thinking of running a YouTube channel, just on my own, just a gaming channel. And now, hopefully, this podcast becomes a hobby or even
Oh, I'm pretty sure this is
career.
a
you know?
career. I don't know, career. That's kind of high hopes right there.
Hey man, if this thing becomes big, we gotta work on it, right? We gotta put more.
Yeah,
more
we got
efforts into
big.
this.
I want to like. Right now, like our setup's kind of
Well,
ghetto. Our
Hey
setup's
man,
kind of ghetto.
that's just now, alright? We don't know what will
Okay.
happen in the future.
Actually, compared to most, this setup's actually pretty decent. Actually, now I think about it, it's just the location's kind of weird.
The location, yes.
Yeah, we're like in a basement, right? We're like in a basement.
It may not look like it, but we are.
Like,
Now let me go full 360.
For real.
like we're just lucky enough that Freedom Inc. Was able to like donate these lights to us. We have like lights, they're just like shining us on
Yep,
right
yep,
now,
yep.
right? And we were actually, Aaron was actually gonna sell it.
Yeah, I was gonna sell it because I wasn't using it until Walter brought up the idea. Well, not the idea, but the idea of like, oh no, use it for for like your family, your family photo pictures, stuff like that.
I mainly use it so that we can use it for the podcast, because literally after Aaron told me that, like literally 2 weeks later, I was like, yo, I want to do a podcast.
And now we're here.
Okay, but so my hobbies, I listen to a lot of K-pop, like a lot. Like I'm like addicted.
We were just listening to like 3 of songs right before this podcast.
Like I'm an encyclopedia, right? I'm now an encyclopedia for K-pop.
So half your brain is magic and the other half is K-pop.
Yes. And the thing with K-pop is that it's like things are always constantly coming out, and there's like so much, and there's like, oh my god, it overwhelms me sometimes. But like, what else am I gonna do? What else am I gonna do?
Like, what can you do, right?
Yeah. And then I'm into Magic. Like I'm really into Magic, And then I play video games. I play like TFT, League of Legends. I don't play a lot of League of Legends anymore just because I don't have a laptop anymore. But, yeah, I'll talk about that at some point. And then I dance. I was talking about Asa.
Mm. And you still do that now, right?
I still. I mean, technically we're on hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
But technically, I'm still doing. I was actually choreographing,
Oh, damn.
but then but then like I lost. Like I'm like, you know, you get kind of like writer's block, you know,
Right,
or like
right,
no, I didn't get writer's block. I was like, you know what, I got the first half done. I'll do it later.
Just procrastinating. That's
Like
what
I'm
it is.
surprised we got done. Like we actually we're actually recording this because a lot of times me and Aaron are like, yo, let's do this. And we just never do it.
It's like, oh, I have an idea. Let's do this. Just forgets it the next day.
Hey, didn't you say you want to do this? What are you talking about?
What?
When did I ever say that? I mean, I guess when we do it, yeah, let's do it. Just doesn't do it.
Right. This is probably this podcast is probably the only thing that we're like, man, we want to do it. Let's do it. This is like
Yeah.
probably the only thing that we actually did it.
No, but then, so this podcast we didn't even plan on doing this.
No, dude, we were just hanging out and getting something to eat.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? Let's do the podcast today.
Yeah. And we bought a couple things and then just got here.
We're actually using one mic, you know? We can't figure out how to do two mics. No, we actually figured it out.
We figured it out. It just didn't work very well. I mean, like it was echoing on the audio. So.
What the,
Oh, exposed.
hey, man, I'm being transparent with the viewers and
Yeah,
listeners. You
right,
know?
right. Yeah, we're just using one mic because we couldn't.
It looks like we're using two mics, but
Yeah, right. Doesn't look good. See, right? It's centered, sort of.
so if you guys like hear like Aaron a little bit better, is because it's on his side.
Yep.
Yeah. But I'm louder than Aaron, so
Yeah, it should be fine.
yeah, I'm pretty loud.
I can be loud too, but.
You're usually not.
I don't. I'm not. I'm not loud.
I'm just loud all the time. Like I'm always loud.
Hey man, I've gained my loud. Like I never really shouted, but when I was still working for MSCR,
Yeah.
man, dude, yelling at kids, man.
Yeah,
Man,
you seem like you enjoy it.
not yelling at kids, but oh man, like when you're about to start a game, right? You have to explain the rules and stuff. You're like,
Yeah.
all right, kids, what are you guys? This is the rules, this, and you're like, after a while, like your voice hurts. But then like the next year, like, when I came back, man, I was pretty good at yelling at kids, bro.
Yeah, that's I didn't know that was even a skill set.
Dude,
Yelling at kids.
having a loud voice, dude, for middle schoolers, dude, you need it. Ooh, yeah, that's all. I mean, like, I try not to talk loud. That's just something that I choose not to do. But I can yell. I learned it.
You learn how to yell.
Yeah. Because when I first started yelling, my supervisor was like, dude, that shit's weak. This is a weak ass yelling, bro. You shout louder.
Oh, so actually, I wasn't too loud like during sophomore and like freshman year, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I got to like ASA, like
Right.
yeah, we
Right,
have to.
right.
I have to be loud in ASA.
Right,
so
right,
like
right.
in ASA we do like a lot of chanting, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be too loud, but it's like we go like yeah sa sa, hiya.
Yeah.
And usually I'm like a lot louder than
A lot of people.
Yeah. I'm a lot louder than how I just said it right now, right?
Oh, okay.
Most
yeah.
people like do it at the volume I just did it at, and I'm like 10 times louder. I'm like loud as fuck. So that's actually how I learned how to be loud.
Yeah. Damn. I don't think. Yeah, I never actually used my loud voice.
For something besides from
Yeah,
middle school.
like anything other than like when working at the school, but like, I think it's a good skill set to have. Like, when you have kids. But
I can see you as I can see you as like a teacher. Like in a way, I can see you as a teacher, but like a
like a gym teacher.
not a gym teacher. I can see you like a history or English teacher. You know?
An English teacher I can see, but my English is trash.
I'm just saying like physical
I-
appearance wise,
physical
or like
appearance.
seeing you in a work environment. I can see you.
I can see that too. I was thinking about doing like something like around like being a teacher, but like I don't know what I will teach. Like I'm not good at math or science or English
Dude,
or history.
I actually wanted to be like a history teacher, but then I was like, I don't want to work with like young kids because
Right.
Yeah, I'm not too patient with kids. Like, I'm okay with like hanging out with kids, you know. But then like when you're a teacher in the United States, I don't feel like they respect you as much. So, but the reason why I want to do it is because I'm like an encyclopedia already, you know. Might as well use it for something useful, you know, like teaching the kids, especially about history. And I'm not gonna teach you about no like bullshit history. I'm gonna teach you about the real shit.
Right. Yeah. I think at one point I wanted to be like philosophy or psychology.
Oh,
teacher.
philosophy! I love philosophy.
Yeah. I was gonna take philosophy this next semester.
Yeah.
But like COVID, and I didn't wanna deal with online classes. That was a little too much for me last semester. But yeah, I like philosophy. I like a lot of theories and paradoxes. I like learning about all this stuff. Not
Paradigms and like.
yeah. It's very interesting. Like it's not like it's not. It makes you think. It makes you think a lot. It gives you another perspective on like the world.
Actually, I remember when we would actually started like hang out a lot. Like I didn't really have a lot of friends, but I like had so much to say. So like when we would first hang out, like I would like kind of puke out like what my thoughts out to you.
Yeah, I remember sometimes like that.
There were like some days where I just puke out thoughts when we were like drinking too. We were all just drinking. All of a sudden, I started having this like, I'm like Socrates. I'm like Socrates. I don't know. We're just talking about, you know, I don't know. Like I was talking about like life, not life, but like I don't know. You have this like this 18-year-old just acting like he
knows the world.
knows the world and like what's right and wrong,
Right.
and what's fucked up.
Yeah, I remember those days.
I mean, was I wrong? No, but did I have a clear view on the whole world? No. I'm 20 now, turning 21.
I still don't know.
I ain't know jack shit. I'm pretty sure people in like their 40s like are like, yeah, I don't know shit either. But like me as an 18-year-old / 16-year-old, like I thought I knew the world. I was like, I can solve world hunger and corruption.
I remember you talking about something like that. Like I can solve this easily, and then you're like, and then like you show me videos and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. We're like, oh.
I mean, there's some stuff in the world that are like really easy to like solve, but I'm mainly talking about like, you know, the American government, you know, because kind of suck ass, you know.
Yep.
The FBI just listening on to us are like, fuck this kid.
We're just joking. You're just joking. It was a joke.
All of a sudden the ceiling's like falls.
We got him, boys.
The camera cuts. The shit never gets uploaded.
It's like, it gets uploaded, but just not by us.
Oh yeah.
It's found by like future.
No. You know what happens? The FBI, they make us record, delete this and record another one, complimenting like.
Oh, America is great.
Yeah, it's all propaganda.
There's nothing wrong. It's all propaganda.
This is not propaganda, I swear to God. You know, there's no such thing as white privilege, and
Right.
there's no racism going on around. I swear to God.
Right.
I love Trump. No, I don't. You know, if you are a conservative listening to this podcast, I advise you to just not listen to us again. Because I'm a liberal. I'm a leftist. I'm a socialist, you know. So
I don't know what I am.
no. So actually, me and Aaron actually took a what do you call it? That one test, or like the mapping.
I don't know.
It's basically mapped out our political views.
Mm.
And Aaron's like dead set middle, libertarian, and I'm like a socialist, you know. Like I was surprised how dead set like Aaron was like in the middle. I was like, the fuck? I was like, actually, no, never mind. I was not surprised, but no, it kind of scares me because when you're in the middle, you can like kind of turn into like anything.
Any side, yeah. I don't know.
Okay, I think this. Okay, thank you guys for joining us on the Norwal podcast.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna end this. You know, I don't think introducing ourselves. ourselves like this is good enough. You know, we probably talk about more things in the future.
Yeah, and if you have any other things that you want us to talk about, you know, leave a comment below. Like this video, please. Subscribe.
Yeah, and if there's like any topics, you know, you guys want us to talk about, we can probably get to that.
Definitely.
You know, like you guys, we have like a K-pop, you know, episode. I don't know if Aaron's gonna do too well in it, but you know,
I'll try to study. Probably not, but
just mix a K-pop reaction channel.
I'll say something that would. I'll say something.
Okay. Peace.
Alright.